3 books that changed my life. The first book that changed my life is this one by Asha Tyson, How I Retired at 26. I have had this book for over 12 years now. I think, yeah, over 12 years now. And long before email lists and email marketing became a thing. I remember vividly, this was the first email list of anyone that I joined. I read this book. I liked what she wrote in the book. I went to look for her afterwards. I sent her a mail. I got a reply almost immediately. And I was placed on a course, which I completed in a matter of days. So yeah, How I Retired at 26. Asha Tyson defined retirement here as not just about quitting your job after many years of work. No, she described it as finding what you love, because it's believed that when you find what you love, you do what you love, it's no longer considered as work. So for me, making these videos it's a thing I love. So I can say I found my retirement plan. I don't know how that sounds, but this is something I see myself doing for a very long time. I love making these videos. Another thing she said in the book which really struck me was finding a way to connect everything that you do. These days it's very common to see people who do so many things. You can be a writer, you can be an international speaker, you can be a business woman or businessman, all in one. So what she talks about in this book regarding that is find a way to make all the things you do connect. That way you achieve more and they tend to complement each other. It's much easier that way when everything you do is connected. So that's the first book that changed my life, by Asha Tyson, How I Retired at 26. The next book, the second book, is The Power of Focus for Women. There's actually The Power of Focus, which was written by her husband. And then she wrote this book, Fran Hewitt. At this point, I would like to stop and just say, God bless you, Fran, for writing this book. I have done master classes, I have pulled out trainings just from this book. And this is not a book you read just once. It's like the journey of our lives, you know. Each time I keep coming back to read the book, I still learn something new. In this book, she talks about taking off, we all wear masks, taking off these masks and getting real with yourself. She talks about procrastination, talks about, getting rid of these limitations, dealing with personal issues that can prevent you from, going out there and being the best that you can be. This book is a roadmap for life's journey, I tell you. So many things I can't even talk about. I can't exhaust everything that's been shared in this book, even if you give me 3 hours to talk about it. If you can lay your hands on this book, please do. I have so many notes in the book. Every time I write, I have notes I take. I draw out trainings from here. So that's the second book that changed my life, The Power of Focus for Women, by Fran and Les Hewitt. And the third book that changed my life, drum roll, ding, 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 ding. This is where I get my brand name from. I'm known online as The Millionaire Woman. This channel is Millionaire Woman TV, the website millionairewoman.net, Instagram Millionaire Woman Official. That was coined from this book, The Millionaire Woman Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. I read this book and he shared research he made on certain successful women, and I found out that I had so many things in common with these women. He shares their stories, their pain, their hurt, their limitations, their desire to, the strength and courage they showed, how they dealt with several issues, And it's been fantastic. I found out that I have so many things in common with these women. He talked about businesses, their lifestyle, and actions, things that they prioritize. I think every woman should read this book. It's one thing to learn from everybody and anybody, and it's also another thing as women to draw inspiration from other successful women. And this is that book. There's also suggestions on businesses and investments that we can venture into. So Millionaire Woman Next Door is the third book that changed my life. I hope you found this inspiring. I know you've read books too that really inspired you and changed your life. You may want to share in the comments. I'll be there in the comments to read and also engage you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to keep watching more of these videos, especially as soon as they drop. Do have yourself a wonderful time. Bye-bye.